Recording. Hi everybody. This is regarding how to draw support and resistance lines during doing trades in stock market. However, I just want to put it clear that I am not a SEBI registered person. The intention of my sessions is purely to spread awareness on stock market candle strategies and should be considered only for educational purposes. Any stocks discussed should not be considered as a recommendation for buy or sell. Explanations are only for concept illustration purposes. All the trades taken by individuals are at their risk. I will not be responsible for any of your losses or profits. Okay. Yeah. Let us start our session. So what we can do is I will start with this whatever first I will take stocks of my list, or later we will take stocks of any of these any of your preferred stocks. Okay, is that okay?
Okay.
Yeah. So these are the stocks in can you see my screen clearly?
Yeah, I can see.
Yeah. So let us first go with our like NetWeb stock or Tatva or any stock like that. Okay. Then what we can do is we will go with MRPL. Okay. How to draw support and resistance lines. See, what is support and what is resistance? First, let us discuss that. Support is like support is stock struggles to go below this point. Okay, that is support. Resistance is reverse of that. Means will for up it will struggle to move up. Okay. Up. So what it means, if you see this, first to draw that support and resistance lines, we have to go to monthly chart for a better understanding. Okay, this I'm opening the stock of MRPL for monthly chart. Okay, now here I will find some points such that where stock is struggling to move down below that point. Can you see this? Stock never moved like in this limit. It is not moving below this point. So I will
Right.
call this as support. This is called support.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry. This is support. Then what I will do, I will draw another line here. Earlier. Okay. Where it struggled to move up. So this stock is struggling to move up here. It is called resistance. This one is resistance line. This is support line and this is resistance line. Is this clear? Okay.
Yeah, right.
So now let me move to another point. Why we it will like how we will decide this support and resistance point. One is like it will struggle a lot to move down. That it seems that it is a guarantee that people will take to prefer to enter here. Okay, somewhere near to this point, keeping somewhere very low stop loss. Control. See, very low stop loss. Somewhere they will keep it here so that their stop loss is less, and I have some issue with my mouse. Okay. Somewhere here, you can see the point like 10.13 or something like that. If their entry will be at 32. And just it is, since it is monthly chart, it is more, but we will slowly get what it means. Okay, very less than this, which is means very less stop loss, and people will try to exit here because people stock will struggle a lot to cross this line. So this will be the entry points near support and exit points mostly during resistance. So that is what it is. And again, people will, once this is over, then if it closes above that, if any of the candles closes above that, that means there is a strength in the stock, and there is a chance that it will start to move up. Okay, then this one will become the whatever was an earlier resistance, that will become the support. See, once it crossed that, it never came below this. Like it is very difficult to be below this point. That candle below, it is very, once it closed, and this low of this point will be stop loss. Okay, so that will be the case. Once it crosses above this point, low will be the stop loss, and it will, and there are high chances that it will start moving up. Then how you will know that, like how to decide on this, like if we enter here, what will be the next resistance line? Okay, again you should see, draw one line where candles, earlier history candles tried to struggle. Okay, the beauty of this points is that the stock where it struggled earlier to move up, the same points it will struggle to move down. Okay, it here, it's so many touch points are there. These are called touch points. It is touching many candles. That means to come below this, and it will be struggling. So what we will call this phase as sideways. Okay, now after
Oh,
drawing these lines, okay, let us draw two, three more lines so that we will have a clarity. So where many of the candles are touching points. Now if you see that weekly, the same points we will get
so the last one, ma'am, will create like on the top, right, or in the middle?
here. Yeah,
The
just I
last line
created,
drawn.
I created some three, four lines just to explain. Like you see, again, if we have to draw it at the top, this will be the point. That means if once it is lifetime high, maybe of this stock, once this crosses this point, the stock will next time maybe creating another lifetime high. Okay, so
No,
this
I
will,
mean the middle line, how we created it, like what's the significance of that?
this one.
That one.
See,
That one.
this one, see, if you see this is slight body.
Okay, so based on
This is
the
the big.
highest body, we are creating that. Okay.
Not only that, and it is like gives the information that stock will struggle a lot in this area for some time, and if it is able to cross with force nicely above this, and also able to reach this point easily, then there is strength in the stock, and it may move up. That is what it means. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
And see,
So
this
normally
wick
we'll
is,
cover the
and
body
also
instead
one
of,
more signal, 1 minute. One more
okay,
signal
okay.
is this wick is bigger than this body. So this may be an indirect indication that this stock may struggle but still will go down. That is the indication. That is what I have observed. Okay. If the wick is bigger
Mhm.
than the body, there is high chance, there are more chances that the stock will go down. But if the wick is less, there are chances that stock will go up. Yeah, sir. Now you can ask your question.
Yeah, I mean normally this resistance will try to draw on the body of the candle.
Correct.
That
Most
will
of them.
have
First,
more signal.
first thing,
Mhm.
or you will come to know when I will still more clearly when I explain. This is as of now, you consider it like that way. Okay. You will come to know
Mhm.
weekly and other things more clearly. See, whatever we thought that same points, it will struggle in the weekly chart. See, if you see that weekly chart, this was the first line which is called support. The stock has not means it was in these lines sideways only, this box sideways. Once this box sideways is it crosses, it will have the chance to move to next resistance. Once this crosses, it will have chance to move in this range. Can you see that clearly? In this range only stock will play. That is the beauty of these lines. Once it come down, again this range it will play. Once it moves up, again this range it will play. That is the significance of this support and resistance in weekly. If you draw these points from monthly, the same how it will be applicable in weekly can be seen beautifully like this. Okay. For now, the stock is here. Okay. If this goes below this point, closes below this point, then there is chances that there will be a good downward move. If this closes above this point, there is a chance. There are chances that it will have an upward move. Okay. See now, the same point it struggled. The same point it struggled. And is here, same point it struggled. This point is very important.
Mhm. Okay, okay, got it.
Yeah. Now, if you come to daily, this here also we will see the same points. Like it will be struggling to cross that points. See, once it is down, down, and it just moved up, and again it is in sideways, and again it came down. Okay. So that is why we should start drawing our support lines for a stronger support and resistance lines. See, first only if you take daily and draw that resistance lines may not be that clear. See, it was like between 228 and that one, and it may be like we may have, see, these also we will draw. Here also we will think. So there will be more support and resistance lines. Then it will be a little bit confusion. So you should draw these support and resistance lines based on your requirement. So now what is your requirement? If you are a long time investor, then you should draw support lines in monthly and weekly time frames. Okay. If you are a swing
Mhm.
trader, try to draw it in weekly chart. Try to draw this support and resistance lines in daily. Okay. If you see this daily, here there is no point. Okay. So here there is no line as per weekly and monthly charts. But if you see here, if you draw here, then for swing traders, what you can consider is below this is your what is that? Below this line is your stop loss, and you can write this. Okay, that is why when you go reduce the time frame, your support and resistance lines also will increase. Means number of support and resistance lines will increase. So that is why you should draw the resistance and support lines based on your need. Okay. Any doubts?
No, it's clear. For normally intraday, we have to follow daily
Correct.
chart.
For intraday, you have to take or shorting, you have to take daily and then again move to this time frame, 15 minutes time frame, and start doing that support and resistance lines. See, now this only see in daily chart, you are able to see that 3 4 lines. So 1 2 3, something like that, 3 lines. In 15 minutes chart, you are seeing only one, correct? Because it is giving importance to 15 minutes chart, and here they are finding it this as resistance. So now again here you can see where it is struggling to cross. That is cross and taking support. Here is some point. See that same point, it struggles to cross. Is that clear? My mouse is some little bit problematic, but you are understanding. Hope you are understanding the concept. See,
Right, got it.
correct? The same lines it will struggle, and once this things is done, like we will know where it will struggle again. See, if you see this, here earlier it struggled here. So here it struggled. So again here only it is struggling. Okay. See here it is struggled. Again the same line it is struggling. And also you think even if the candle surpasses that without any hesitation, but there will be a pullback till that range, till here. Okay. That one we need to keep in mind. See that line, it will be a pullback till that point. Is that clear?
Right, right.
See, even this candle surpasses the same line where it struggled in the history, the same to at least to that line, it will come back and then start moving upwards, even if it has to move upwards. And even if you see this has crossed it flawlessly, but again it has come to this point. That is the beauty of this support and resistance lines. Okay.
Got it.
Yeah. Now, what we will do is, you want me to explain any other stock, or we will take the stock of your choice. Any other stock in this list, or any other you want to take from this
You
list.
can take any of the stock. That's
Okay.
fine.
See, recently we were discussing about CET, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let us draw support lines for that. I will remove this. Just to get the clarity, I will first see. This one is the point where it stayed for a long time, correct? So let me just a little bit here and there, but you consider this because of my mouse issue. I'm not able to draw it correctly. But yeah, this is the point where we will call it a strong resistance. Why? Because the stock stayed in this range for a long time. Okay. That means for months together, it was like a dead stock, correct? And when
Mm-hmm.
such things happen, what you need to understand is when it starts moving up, it will move up too much. Means it has got strength. There is something that is happening after so much lengthy time. There is something that is happening in the stock. That is why it started moving up. Okay. So from now, progress will be there and people will be monitoring it and people will be start betting on that. So there will be ups and downs from now. Otherwise, the stock was like a dead stock. That is something which we need to understand. Then, if you draw the support and resistance lines for this, next is where is it? Not this one. See, this point is struggling point. It came here till it was struggling to cross this point. Once this is over, it went up. So like this, we can keep endless support and resistance point based on our requirement. See, though the candles look small, there is a lot of money involved in this. See, it is like, see, from this line to this line, 69 to 683. So 600 rupees is involved here. Okay. So since it is a monthly chart and I have like shrinked it, it is looking like that. Then if you see again this point, it tried to struggle. See the same point, it struggled to move. So this is something which we need to notice. Okay. And
Mhm.
here it is
Correct.
like most of the time it will be like at one point it will be struggling and all. Okay. If you go to weekly, see, the same things will happen. The same support here it has taken, and again resistance it has struggled here, again moved up, faced resistance, again came down for some pullback, but it never touched this point. Then it moved up. So, like this only, the stock is moving. That is what the thing which we need to, irrespective of whether it is any people are buying or selling, the support and resistance points will have to be at that points only. The most of the time, next time also it will come there only. Okay, even if you see this, that is the range. It struggled. Hope it is clear, sir.
Yeah, yeah, very much clear.
Yeah. Now, you tell me, like, you will you be able to draw support and resistance lines when you take any stock, and that one you cross check, sir, so that it will be easy for you. Practice it with few stocks, whichever is there in your list, and also analyze this based on the points I have discussed in this call. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, right.
Yeah.
Actually,
And
currently only following that shorting one, that big red candle. No? So that one only I'm trying to identify as of now.
okay, okay,
But slowly I'll follow that other strategies also that you have,
correct.
shared.
Yeah.
Because gaining confidence is something that's important. Once we
Mm-hmm.
start making profit, then only we'll gain, confidence.
Mm-hmm.
Then we
Correct.
can try different strategies.
See why, and also one beautiful thing what we need to observe is, see, once this crosses and it is like forming some good candles, after this, sudden good moves will give this sort of moves. So when this sort of moves, one candle only, all these candles are of one sort. This one, just one candle, one day is a different candle, correct? So that sort of moves we
Mhm.
can find with this using this support and resistance lines. So if you see this net web, I know it is like I'm taking this example, but see, if you see this point, even here, this is support and resistance line, correct? See now how it moved beautifully till up after it crossed this support resistance lines. It had moved from 2,400 to 3,005, almost 600 rupees, right? 2,400, yeah, 600 rupees it moved up. Okay. So that is where we
Mhm.
need to be very clear. And if it crosses like this, right, up and up, then there will be a chance that it will move up nicely. Especially when what way people will think, hey, it has moved up, it will come back sometimes. When it is covering so many candles in one shot, there is chances that there is still an upward movement involved in this. Okay. That is
Mhm.
something which we need to note. So, yes, sir. That is all about support and resistance point. If you have any doubts, you can ask me.
No, I think it's very much clear. I'll try implementing in my, daily trades and see.
Yes. Okay, sir. Yeah, then we can wind up, right?
Yeah, I think we are good in terms of this one.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you so much, ma'am, for this session.